Long ago, in a quiet village surrounded by dusty hills and whispering trees, there lived a poor man named Baba Onilu. He wore rags, spoke little, and lived alone in a crumbling hut. Most of the villagers called him mad. They avoided him, laughed at him, and taught their children to do the same. But what they didn't know was this: Baba Onilu held the power to grant wishes, not just any wish, but the deepest, truest desires of the heart. He had been sent from the spirit realm to find a soul kind enough to bless, a soul that would not be deceived by appearance, but moved by compassion. So he waited. In that same village lived a girl named Tara. She was barely 13. Her mother had died long ago, and she lived with her father's new wife, Iyabo, and her two older stepsisters, Abeni and Shewa, who treated her worse than a stray goat. They beat her when their mother wasn't looking. They mocked her clothes, they tore her wrappers, and poured ash into her food. At night, when she lay on the floor outside, Tara would whisper, "God, please help me. Please give me peace and help Babato." Every week, she would sneak food to Baba Onilu, sometimes burnt yam, sometimes leftovers. She would help him farm, sweep the floor, patch the leaking roof. "Why do you help me?" Baba Onilu asked one day. "Because no one else does, and God is watching," she said. That day, he watched her closely and smiled. One evening, the busy was worse than usual. She had come back late from Baba's hut and her stepsisters were waiting. "You dirty rat," Abeni shouted, slapping her. "You think you're special because you helped that madman?" Shawa sneered, grabbing her hair. They pushed her into the sand and beat her with sticks while Iyabo counted calories inside the house, pretending not to hear. Tara cried, but not out loud. She was tired, not just in her body, but in her soul. That night, she went to Baba Onilu's hut with shaky legs and tears in her eyes. Baba Onilu found her sitting on a rock, tears running quietly. Baba Onilu comforted her and wiped her tears. She then helped him sweep the front of the hut, and as she walked, she whispered, her pain to the sky, "God, I'm tired. Please deliver me. Please help Baba. He's kind. I don't want anything much. Just peace. Just love." Baba Onilu, standing beside the small farm, heard every word. He closed his eyes. The wind around him then paused. Then he whispered, "So shall it be." Tara didn't hear him. She simply wiped her tears and walked home. But that night, everything changed. When she arrived late again, Iyabo screamed, cursed her and threw her out. "You want to live with that beggar? Then go," she yelled, locking the door. Tara ran to Baba's hut, only to find it empty. The floor was swept, the plants had bloomed, the air smelled like rain and honey. There was only a small wooden box with her name carved into it. Inside the small wooden box, there is a golden wrapper, a sun-shaped necklace, and a note that read, "Kindness is the highest form. Kindness is the highest wisdom. You are not forgotten. Speak your desires and they shall come. Live boldly, Tara. You are chosen." The next morning, the villagers awoke to a miracle. Tara stood in the center of the market, glowing. Her torn clothes had become a golden gown. Her steps made the heads bloom. Even the clouds above her danced in circles. The people gathered, shocked. "Why is Baba Onilu?" someone asked. "How did this happen?" whispered another. Tara spoke. "You all mocked him. You called him mad. You threw stones at his door. But Baba Onilu was not a fool. He was a divine messenger. He granted my prayers when no one else listened. I asked for peace, for love, for freedom from wickedness, and he gave it to me. He was here to find one kind soul, and now that he has found me, he has gone." The villagers lowered their heads in shame. "We chased away the blessing," they murmured. "We were blind," one elder wept. Even Abeni and Shawa felt their knees, unable to speak. From that day forward, Tara was no longer the poor, beaten girl. She became a symbol of grace, wisdom, and divine favor. She used her blessings to heal others, teach children, and help the poor. But she never forgot Baba Onilu, the man who saw her heart when no one else did. And the village never forgot either. They rebuilt his hut into a shrine of humility, and every year they gathered to tell the tale of the girl who loved and the man in rags who was not what he seemed. Moral of the story: be careful how you treat the silent ones. What you mock might be your miracle, and those who endure in love, even when beaten, will rise in glory.